We interact with design every single day, from scrolling through social media to ordering food online. Design surrounds us, shaping how we live, communicate, and navigate the world. But what happens when design forgets you exist?
Over 1 billion people around the world live with a disability, yet most digital spaces aren't built with them. A 2024 WebAIM analysis, which stands for Web Accessibility in Mind, of the top 1 million websites found that 95.9 had detectable accessibility failures, which create certain barriers. And these ones aren't just inconvenient, they're exclusionary. In a poll of 1,000 adults with visible and invisible disabilities, over two-thirds said they feel routinely ignored by retailers and product designers. 72 reported abandoning an online purchase because of accessibility issues, and 80% struggle with websites not optimized for their needs. Even more telling, 56% said they would be willing to pay more for products and services that meet their accessibility requirements. But the impact of inaccessibility reaches far beyond frustration. It limits people's independence and control over their daily lives. These challenges aren't just isolated, they reflect broader patterns of exclusion built into many of systems we rely on. So, how to make digital spaces more inclusive? Into the Web Accessibility Guidelines, or WCAG, these international standards offer a blueprint for inclusive design. At the core of WCAG are four principles. Content must be perceivable, operable, understandable, and robust. So let's dive into these principles. The first one, which is perceivable, basically means that content must be presented in a way that users can see, hear, or otherwise sense information. This may include providing text alternatives for images, caption for videos, and sufficient color contrast. Color contrast can mean a lot for people who are colorblind. Using high contrast like dark text on a light background helps them distinguish elements even if they can't see all colors accurately. Operable implies the ability to operate the interface and navigate the website. This means providing keyboard accessibility, sufficient time for users to complete the tasks, and designing web content in a way that doesn't include visual effects that likely to trigger seizures, which basically implies a variety of triggers for photosensitive epilepsy. Understandable refers to clear and simple language, predictable navigation, and input assistance for users. And the last but not the least, the robust principle means that a website should work well with different technologies, now and in the future. In simple terms, your website should be built so that browsers, screen readers, and other tools can understand and use it. In a nutshell, everyone, regardless of ability, should be able to perceive, navigate, and interact with digital content. That's a human right. But while the guidelines exist, many designers and developers don't follow them. The cost of ignoring these standards is digital exclusion, which impacts social inclusion a lot.
Today, anyone can create stunning websites using tools like Webflow or Tilda. Just look at Behance. Beautiful design is everywhere, but aesthetic and accessibility is not the opposite. Inclusive design isn't about sacrificing beauty. It's about expanding who gets to experience it, about interacting with diverse community and getting more perspectives. Every creator has the power to design with accessibility in mind. While not everyone is skilled enough to create a smart voice assistant or develop a new accessibility tool, we all can start with the basics like contrast ratio and labels for forms. To my fellow designers, developers, and other creatives, please, next time you will design a website or building an app, please ask yourself not just does it look good, but will everyone be able to use it? Design has a power. Let's use it to include, not to exclude. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.